everyone, my name is Evie Pine. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have another video for you all. Today we are taking the SexualAlpha BDSM Kink test. This was recommended to me in one of the comments on one of my other BDSM quiz videos, and they said this was flat out, no matter what, the best BDSM test that they had ever taken, and they were like really recommending it. I have never heard of this quiz before. I have no idea what the results are even going to be like or how long this is or anything, so we're just gonna go through it. We're going to answer some questions, we're going to see what the results are, and of course we're going to discuss, does this quiz actually give you any meaningful answers? Is it accurate or not? My thoughts and my opinions, all of that good stuff. So right now we are just on the landing page, and it says take this BDSM kink test and discover all capitals, all your kinks in eye-opening detail. I'm going to be holding them to that one because there are a lot of kinks and fetishes that typically get left out on these quizzes, I think because of time, because of how unusual they are, but like they said all the kinks, okay? So like it better be all the kinks if we're gonna market it that way. It says, is this yet another BDSM test? Hell no. Okay, then what is it? We don't leave you hanging with mystical numbers. We tell you the what, how, and why, and it's 100% free, no hidden emails or charges. Okay. I am thankful for that one, at least, because that was like one of the things that always creeped me out about like the original like BDSM test, is they're like, would you like somebody to be assigned to butter your muffin? Like, no.
Is your muffin buttered?
What?
Would you like us to assign someone to butter your muffin?
My what?
No, it would be something along those lines where it's like, would you like to email with somebody that can help mentor you in BDSM? And it's like, what? Why am I... No, I'm not going to give you my personal information. Please back off. And I'm excited about that. I'm wondering what they're going to say for the why. Like, I feel like BDSM is such an individual, personal thing. Like, how are they going to know all my weird stories from when I was 4 years old that led me to enjoying pet play? Like, that seems like a little bit of a bold claim on their part, but we'll try it. And then finally it says, we believe we've created the BDSM test of the future. Give it a go, and we promise you won't regret it. Okay, they have made a lot of promises here today, everyone. They are putting the bar up real high, so we're going to grade them at that high bar. Let us see if they succeed. And then obviously this is 18 plus only, so, you know, hey, I'm 18 plus. Have been for a while. Okay. All right. So first of all, they do have some demographic information. There's like a star here. The star appears to not go to anything. So I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it maybe means that they don't like compile the information or send it anywhere, but we're just gonna go ahead, put in just Evie. You get a non-binary option, so that's good. That's more than a lot of these quizzes. And then the sexual orientation options leave something to be desired, so I guess we're going with the other prefer not to say category. Alright, okay, there's 8 pages. Okay, so this is a very classic, like absolutely agree, somewhat agree, neutral, all of that stuff. Let me move my camera so you guys can actually see all the options. There we go. Make my face a little bit smaller. Okay, so this is like by category. Okay, so first is control and power play. I would feel comfortable with my partner seeing other people, sexually or emotionally. Why is this in control and power play? That's like a poly question. I mean, yeah? That's like, I don't know how that's related to BDSM necessarily, but yeah. Not everybody that does polyamory is BDSM affiliated, I'll have you know. I like my partner to be completely in charge, especially in the bedroom. Yes, that is my thing. I enjoy giving my partner pleasure by submitting to them. Yes. I like to feel helpless in the bedroom. Helpless. That specific emotion? Yeah, I think so. I don't know, y'all. I'm already a little bit sus because they did say this was like not like any other BDSM quiz, but we're already we're 4 questions in, and like 2 of them, arguably 3, have been strictly bedroom focused, and I feel like maybe they'll have a section on this that's like less bedroom focused than this one is, but like getting pretty hardcore BDSM is strictly a sexual thing vibes already, which is disappointing when it comes to the extent of the range that kink can exist in. But moving on. I like to keep my partner on their toes by being in control of what happens to them physically. Definitely not. I don't like giving surprises. I don't like receiving surprises. Not my thing. I would enjoy dictating my partner exactly what they should do. No. Feeling powerful in bed really turns me on. No. I would like my partner to set rules and discipline me for disobedience. I feel like those almost should be 2 different questions, because like rules and like having a contract and like a relationship structure can exist separately from like disciplinary action for disobedience, right? Like I think a lot of people, certainly in this quiz, assumes that like punishment has to be a part of like having a power exchange relationship, but like if your partner like doesn't really like want to break rules, like you can have a dynamic where you have a very clear relationship structure, and like when those boundaries are crossed, you handle it like adults, like in a vanilla capacity, like talking about what happened, and that you don't necessarily need like a BDSM like disciplinary function as part of that. They can exist separately. So I'm knocking it down one because like I find personally for me that like punishment dynamics can be a little bit difficult, but certainly I like having rules and structure in my relationships. I want to be fully in charge with my partner, addressing me as the authority figure, i.e. sir, mistress, or daddy. No. All right. It seems you lean towards being a submissive. Oh, you can skip the dominant part of the survey or take the full test. I mean, I think I should take the full test simply because I would bet a whole $1, guys, a whole $1, that the dominant side of the quiz is going to be the side that has the sadistic questions, and they probably just entirely get rid of that for the submissive side. So we're doing the full Monty. We're doing it all. All right, anyways, aftercare and nurturing is as important to me as physical dominance. I mean, that kind of sounds like they're asking it from like a giving standpoint, but like, yes, like I definitely have scenes where like I don't need aftercare, certain types of play where I don't need aftercare, but like if that's not part of the scene, like by default, I feel like something would be missing to at least not negotiate around that, if that makes sense. I enjoy the challenge of coming up with suitable rules, punishments, and rewards for my cheeky partner. No. That's gonna be a no. I like leaving my mark on a partner during a session. Bites, hickeys, bruises, etc. No. I find it adorable when my partner plays an innocent, almost childlike role. No. I love it when my partner acts like a pet animal, dog, cat, pony, etc. Okay, why are these just like all the same questions that we've seen on every one of these quizzes? Like, you guys promised me this was the quiz of the future, and I'm not getting quiz of the future vibes right now. Please, we're halfway done. I hope they make up for it. Inflicting pain during sex is one of my favorite activities. It's the during sex thing that just, I have to navigate these with like my ace lenses on and say, actually, well, you know, if we said this and it didn't just mean only during sex, what would the possibilities include? So it's not one of my favorite activities, and it's not like a sexual thing. I want to put somewhat disagree, because I think, like, I don't know if they're going to ask something that's like pain related that doesn't involve just during sex, you know? My partner should serve me in non-sexual ways too, i.e. cooking and cleaning. I mean, In a vanilla sense, I mean, if I'm in a relationship with somebody that's not like a 24-hour like BDSM relationship, like I feel like having the give and take of like, you know, oh, you know, I bought the groceries, we're gonna make dinner together, like acts of service can be a vanilla love language. Like it doesn't have to be a BDSM thing. So I'm gonna put agree, or no, sorry, I'm gonna put disagree, not just absolutely disagree, because I feel like acts of service can also just be like something you do in a non-kink relationship, and like that could be enjoyable. Like have a little surprise from your partner that they like cleaned something or cooked for you when you're not feeling well. Like that could be sweet, you know? I enjoy calling my partner degrading, humiliating names. Absolutely not. I am terrible at that. Do not even ask me to. I am most fulfilled when my partner is worshiping every part of me. Actually, no. Like, just ignore me, please. Just ignore me. Say nothing. Say nothing. In an ideal world, my partner would submit to me 24/7, and I'd be happy to take that responsibility. No. Handcuffs. Yes, please. That's a very emphatic response to handcuffs. I'm going to generalize this to just like wrist restraint bondage as a whole, because like handcuffs I don't enjoy because I am very sensitive to cold. Metal handcuffs are usually cold. They're not meant to be comfortable. Like in a specific scene, yes, but handcuffs in particular, not necessarily. So like I'll agree. I'm not generally that enthusiastic about it though. I enjoy a submissive partner who is difficult to control. No. During sex, I find myself acting like an animal, growling and pinning my partner down. During sex? I mean, in life, in an intimate relationship, like I can definitely communicate in like animal ways. Like you guys have heard my pet voice before. You guys know what it sounds like. Somewhat agree, I guess. My partner's orgasms should be in my control even when I'm not present. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. God, especially in the first question they asked was like this poly question of like, oh, do you want like your partner to be with other people? Like, I don't want to like control my partner's orgasms at all, but like especially with other people. Like, can you imagine? I'm on a date with so-and-so. Can I have an orgasm, please? That probably works for some people, but like not for this girl. Not for this girl. Anyways, I'm interested in dominating my partner in all aspects of life, not just the bedroom. Where is this question for the submissive side, please? I enjoy testing my partner's pain threshold when it comes to impact play, i.e. spanking. My default is like, well, I didn't ask it in the bedroom way. I don't know about testing, though. See, I'm not like I don't like pushing boundaries that way. Like, doesn't sound like super fun to me. I'll say neutral. Because like I do like, you know, figuring out like what people enjoy as far as pain's concerned, but like testing thresholds is like, that's a specific way of going about it, you know? I get pleasure from restricting my partner physically. No. In a relationship, I like to see my partner as a pet owned by me. No. I don't enjoy sex if I can't be dominant. No. I find it irritating when my partner is purposefully pushing my buttons and breaking rules, or by breaking rules rather. Absolutely agree. That is very irritating. Brats, I love ya. Not for me. I'm sorry. It just not for me. I like sex to be rough, wild, and uninhibited, like I've caught my prey. No. Maybe if we reverse that question, the answer would be yes. But the answer is no. The idea of urinating on my partner sounds exciting to me. No. My partner should lick my boots and be thankful for the opportunity. You know, if I was doing a pain-based scene with somebody like that, I could be into that. I think. I'll put somewhat agree. Using rope in intricate ways and suspending my partner is something I'd be interested in. No. I like to feel like a deity to my partner. In a pain-based scene. Could be fun to experiment with that. Could be fun. The idea of ravishing someone with no holds barred is highly arousing. No. Okay, why is this fourth page like 20 times as long as the first page? Oh my god. Sexually degrading or humiliating my partner during sex is a turn on. No. I am naturally inclined towards a protective and guiding role in the relationship. Also no. I would enjoy keeping my partner as a pet, petting them, feeding them out of a bowl, etc. No. No. Alright. Is this still control and power play? How is that possible? How is that possible? Okay, here we go. Now here's the submissive side, I guess. So we'll knock this out. Yes, I like having a nurturing and protecting role. I do not like being naughty on purpose. If I'm with a partner that specifically really enjoys bratty energy and likes having that, like, I can be a little bit sassy. I can be a little bit like blink blink. Oh, like, what do you mean? Like, I can be a little bit like that, but like, it's not something that I like. It has to be very specific to the person I'm with and that they also really enjoy. It's not necessarily like an inherent thing in my submission. Marks are great. We love marks. Not knowing what my partner might do to me physically is a big turn on. I mean, it has to be narrowed down, right? Like, it can't be like, master, do whatever you want to my body. I am your slave. Like, it can't be that open-ended. It has to be narrowed down a little bit. Like, I don't want to go into a scene and suddenly have a rubber chicken and a torch come out and, like, it has to be like, we're going to do some kind of impact play scene. But, like, the implements are, like, not necessarily known. Like, that kind of thing is fine. But, like, not anything, you know? But somewhat agree. In an ideal world, my partner would decide all things for me and I would belong to them completely. I mean, the way that I feel about things, like, I like being helpful. And so, for me, like, I feel like my submission comes from a place where, like, I want to make my partner's life easier, and that potentially actually would involve more making decisions for them and taking burdens off of them. And I personally feel like making decisions can be more of a burden. So it's like, I want to pick outfits that, like, you find appealing, but, like, I'll pick them. I don't need you to make me an outfit every morning. Or, like, I want to make healthy food. So, like, you know, you tell me what kind of food you like and then I'll come up with a meal plan. I'll do the grocery shopping. Like, that kind of thing, you know? Not just like, oh, I don't want to do anything, please decide for me. Like, there's a difference in that. So, like, you know, I want to be helpful, and I feel like making decisions is, like, a helpful thing that can relieve stress, you know, for a lot of people. So, I like the belonging completely part, but having them decide everything, like, I like making decisions. I like being helpful and giving input, you know? Not really into the child role play thing. Ooh, okay, this one I feel is more accurate maybe to my style than the other question that was like this, which is, I enjoy pushing the boundaries, baiting my partner into punishing me and showing me their dominance. I definitely like having that back and forth more so than, like, I like breaking the rules. Like, it's like, I like kind of getting them, it's sort of my way of helping people, like, get more comfortable with, like, their sadistic tendencies or their dominant tendencies, to be like, hey, I'm kind of questioning a little bit whether or not you're really gonna do this, so tap on the glass. Is it gonna happen or not? Right? Are you really gonna make me? You know, it's that sort of like really trying to draw out that energy from another person, but it's not in a like, nah, you can't catch me, like, kind of a way, you know? Does that make sense? Do people understand what I'm trying to say? I think it's an important difference, but it's hard to articulate unless you've seen it in real life. Tie me up? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, I like the pet thing. I mean, specifically as a pet, I feel like I've gone away from that a little bit over the years. Like, obviously pet play is still really important to me. I enjoy it, but, like, the being an owned and cared for thing, I feel like for me kind of comes out more in, like, a human pet way than, like, an animal pet way, you know, as I've gotten older. My partner calling me humiliating, degrading names can add to the excitement. Yes. Yes, love the domestic service. I enjoy having pleasure mixed with pain. Yeah. It's the during sex. Per usual, messing with things. I like seeing my partner as a higher entity to myself. Yes. Battling my partner instead of easily submitting is half the fun. Half the fun? Yeah, 20, 10%? Maybe. I'd be interested in my partner using rope in intricate ways. Yes, absolutely. I'd love it if my partner acted like an animal, growling and pinning me down. Yeah, we like that. I feel safe when my partner dominates me. That, actually, of the questions we have seen so far, I really like that one. That's a good question. Yeah, I think that's important. I think that's really important, for sure. Being sexually degraded and humiliated can be hot at times. Some would agree. Not really that into humiliation. Like, words are fine, but like actual actions and stuff are a little bit different. I enjoy acting like a pet around my partner. Definitely. I like sex to be rough and wild. Wild with guardrails. Wild with guardrails. Yes. I love bootlicking. It's good. It's fun. It's a fun time. I'm not enjoying acting younger than my age. Definitely enjoy being physically restrained. You know, water sports, it's a fun thing. I've done it a couple times. Actually, pretty recently. Yeah, water sports. Yes, portraying a pet is fun. I like to feel pain and intense sensations during sex and play. Yeah. I mean, I think definitely more towards the intense sensations thing than the pain thing, but yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm most fulfilled when worshiping every inch of my partner. Most fulfilled? I don't know about that. I somewhat disagree. It is a huge turn on when my partner ravishes me with no holds barred. I think, is this their way? Are they using ravishment and like the substitute for like CNC/rape play way? I'm gonna assume they are, in which case thank you for the thoughtful language. Maybe this is the quiz of the future. All right, fantasies and limits. Okay. I'd be open to a threesome. I mean, yeah, open to it. It's not an active fantasy. The idea of group sex is a huge turn on. No. I like to dress up role play like doctor/patient or teacher/student and having a real thing for uniforms. No. Being able to let go and fully embody a role in bed is important to me. I mean, where's the line between roles and like inherent nature in BDSM? You know, how much of submission is really playing a role? An argument for the philosophers, I think. I would like to... Okay, I wasn't expecting this to be the rest of the sentence. I would like to loan my partner out / be loaned out sexually to others. Y'all, I don't trust other people. I don't trust other people about birth control, about STI testing. I don't trust people. No. Random people. My God. Too risky. Not for me. For me, the psychological aspect is as important, maybe more, than the physical. Yes. Definitely. Love this. This is a great question. I have not seen this one before, I don't think. Hearing my partner talk about their sexual encounters with others is arousing to me. Using my gray ace brain again. It's not arousing, but I enjoy it because of what it tells me about them, about what they enjoy, what they've experienced before, what they have experienced doing. I think it's important, but it's not like arousing. It's like, I just enjoy learning more about my partners and learning about them. And so like, I know when my partner like, you know, come back to me after they've, you know, done something with another person and be like, wow, look at this thing I just did. Like, that's not really what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like, you know, oh, when I like first discovered BDSM with my girlfriend like 5 years ago, this is what we did. Like, that kind of stuff I enjoy hearing, but it's not really a sexual thing. So, but like, somewhat agree, I think, for that. I love coming up with fantasy scenes, even if I don't enact them. Y'all, I have a whole series where I come up with scene ideas. I feel like this is a very obvious answer. It's absolutely agree. I sometimes fantasize about coercion and pseudo non-consent. Yes, okay, that's another question we definitely haven't heard before. If it were up to me, I'd want to play my role 24/7. I think so. I mean, it depends on how extreme you take that. Like, when you say 24/7 a pet, does that mean like you can no longer use the English language for any reason? Like, 24/7 can mean a lot of things, you know? I would enjoy watching my partner have sex with another and cleaning up after. Absolutely not. Fucking do your own laundry, my God. Not washing your towels for you. Put the towels in the washer. I will turn it on for you. Not cleaning up your condom wrappers. I'm sorry. That's like, for me, this is a very vanilla, like, poly relationship question, not a BDSM question. Playing with limits, physical or psychological, is thrilling. I revel in the danger. No, do not like reveling in the danger. Societal taboos such as incest and age play is a huge turn on for me. I mean, I like playing with taboos because, like, BDSM is a taboo, but, like, that's not why I like it. It's incidental that it's a social taboo, and it just happens to be part of the experience. So, like, Alright, hide and show. What could this possibly mean? I love to show off my body, and I get a thrill from people looking. Okay, I will say, since BDSM dungeons have been closed, I have realized about myself that I'm a fucking YouTuber. This shouldn't be surprising. Like, my whole job is, like, people staring at my face. Like, I like, it's like a pride thing, kind of, where it's like, I want to show other people what I can do for my partner. Like, it's not even really about myself. It's almost more about, like, elevating my partner's status, kind of, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think I'm definitely much more of an exhibitionist than I am a voyeur. If there's any voyeur questions on here, it's going to be a fucking no out of no. A no out of no. I'm a very visual person when it comes to sex. Not at all. Absolutely not. I'll close my eyes and wear a blindfold. That's how visual I am of a person. Having someone watch me masturbate gets me extra turns on. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Blech. Blech. Watching others participate at a sex club or kink party is my idea of heaven. I mean, God, I miss being in the BDSM community. I miss it. I miss dungeons being a thing. Having sex in places where the risk of getting caught is high arouses me. No. I fantasize about watching people secretly during intimate moments. Absolutely not. Never. Never. I hate feeling like I'm invading people's space. Alright, playing with sensations. Getting wet and messy during sex is a huge turn on. I mean, I do like wet and messy play to an extent. So I can kind of see it. So, like, it's not a turn on, like, sexually, but it's a BDSM activity I enjoy. Definitely not a smell person. Definitely not. I like candles. I like nice smells. I like incense. That kind of thing I think is a bonus for a scene, but not like the, like, putrid smells, like garbage or sweat or things like that. Not my jam. I've definitely considered using food in my erotic play. I mean, Cosmopolitan told me to. It's all because of Cosmo. I love the filthier parts of sex, the sweat, the spit, the cum. No. So sorry. Not my thing. I enjoy playing with oils, lotions, and other substances during sex. Yeah, I mean, love a good massage candle. Love a good body oil. Love all that. This is the last thing I think. For sensation play? Where's the feathers? Where's the tickling? Where's the fire play? Where's the, like the knife play? The, like, massage, like hair massage, scalp massage. Like, where's all that? Come on. So much with sensations that we just totally missed. Okay, we're done with the test. Okay, your main power exchange dynamic is submissive. Ooh, look at you, sexy submissive. You delight in your position. Being a submissive gives you purpose and full sexual freedom. You love nothing more than to please a worthy, powerful dominant. You may also like to delve into the deeper, darker side of BDSM. Even some good subs deserve to be punished. Whatever your style of submission will help you explore it. Okay, so there's restrainee, pets, and primal submissive. Can I see my other... No? What does primal submissive mean? I want to know. Let me click on it. That sounds interesting. Tell me. I guess, are they just using submissive as like, I guess they don't really differentiate between like bottoms and submissives in this quiz. Okay, so then it just gives you a little rundown of like, okay, well that's good. They give you some terms. We like that. Ooh, okay, so this is a whole thing. Oh, okay. Okay. This is about like, oh wow, there's like, this is a lot of information. Oh wow. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this because this is a lot. So like, if you guys want to actually read this, I will scroll through slowly and you can pause it and read it because this video is gonna be longer than I expected. This is a long quiz. Okay. Okay, so there's the power exchange dynamic. There you go. I do like they say that there's a whole host of ways to express your submissive nature. And there's a restrainee and like a dragonfly harness. And a little picture. Bandit is snoring. I don't know if you guys can hear that while I'm scrolling. It's very cute. Alright, so there is stuff about restraint. I love the detail for this. Like, this is definitely the most detailed results I think I've gotten on a quiz like this. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Primal subs can also be called prey, mates, or kittens. I feel like there's a very strange array of titles we've chosen. I like the term mates, though. I haven't heard that one, like, in relation to BDSM before, though. That sounds really cute. I like that. That's cute. But this is just primal play, but for some reason they've called it primal submission. This picture is hilarious. I don't know why. This is super funny. And then there's pets. Oh, this got this little tongue out. Look at that. It's so cute. Okay. Yeah, look. There's so many. Look, they got ideas for things. Oh, chasing a ball. Other power play styles. Worshipper, degradee, god, goddess. I mean, that's not surprising that that's like my top like D-type one. Yeah, look at that. How did I only get 28% for sadist? I'm deeply offended. There weren't enough sadist-related questions. Oh, okay. How the fuck did I score 63% of monogamy? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I only really, like, unless they're... I feel like they conflated... They should have had, like, a separate section for just, like, monogamy and non-monogamy. Because I definitely remember, like, 2 or 3 questions, maybe outside of the group sex and the threesome sex thing, that were like monogamy versus non-monogamy. Here's a fucking spoiler alert, guys. Liking threesomes and orgies doesn't make you polyamorous. Like, you don't have to like those things to be poly. Monogamous people like them, poly people like them, and like, if you don't like those things and you're poly, like, that's fine. Like, you don't have to... You can have multiple partners and like be in love and pursue multiple relationships without like group sex being part of that equation. Like, not a thing. I think they probably should have left that out of it. I mean, like, it is one of those things where, like, BDSM overlaps a lot with, like, other, like, non-conventional relationship styles, so I get it. Just because you don't like threesomes doesn't mean you're not non-monogamous. I think I would know that about myself more than you do, quiz. Excuse me. This is the only thing I find, like vaguely, like, I like, oh yeah, or like the cleaning other people's stuff up after sex, like, that's not my responsibility. You have sex with other people, it's your fucking job. Like, sorry. That's another one I guess could be part of it. Oh my gosh, there's even more from like the hide and show one. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow, this is a very detailed results page. Okay, scroll all the way up to the top. Let's talk about this quiz. I feel like the first sections, like the like control and power part, I was less impressed by that because it really just seemed like the same questions we've seen on all these quizzes, like just slightly phrased differently, still very sex focused, still very like bedroom focused. Where I really enjoyed this quiz is when it got more into the later categories, where it was talking about like the psychological aspects of BDSM and control and things of that nature. I enjoyed it when they went more in that direction, but like for saying we're going to talk about all the kinks, like they missed out on like a lot of stuff. Like there was only like one question each about service. Like that's not really sufficient for like a whole like dynamic based around service or a whole like kink. And like I already mentioned, like, there wasn't anything in the sensation category about like fire play or knife play or tickling, or like there wasn't anything about like foot worship, for example. That wasn't in there at all. There was like one question about water sports. Like there wasn't anything about wax play. There wasn't anything about temperature play of any kind. There's like one question about orgasm control, I think, nothing about chastity. There were a lot of questions in here that I think could have been asked for like an all-encompassing quiz. What I do like is the results page, though. As a new person to kink, which is like, I really got started in kink after I took the BDSM test, and that's where I discovered what primal play was, and that really led me in a lot of interesting directions, and that really helped me kind of know terminology to Google for, like, this results page. I think if you're brand new to BDSM, if you're first coming across like SSC, what does BDSM stand for? What's RAC? What are all these terms? Like this gives you a lot of information to start your journey with and your search with, and like that I really appreciate. I do worry though, it might almost be too much. Like it might almost be too much information at once. Like I think if this is my quiz and I was making it, how I would handle it is I would have like the top most important things. And this would require an email address, so maybe this would kind of defeat the purpose. But then I would be like, hey, if you want your full results, like maybe click on this link and we'll show you your full results. And it'll be like a downloadable page that you can look at. Or like, you know, give us, you know, your email and then we'll give you the full results. I get that could be like kind of, it can be kind of suspicious on the internet because usually that means it's some kind of scam. If I was a brand new person to BDSM, like this is a lot to read at once and it could be kind of overwhelming. Again, like I said, it's a lot, which is great, but it's almost too much. It's almost too much. But I think that's definitely the best part about this is the results page. I think the questions could have been more inclusive. I think they could have done more with like asking more lifestyle focused questions, participating in the BDSM community, things like that. Yeah, overall, pretty good quiz. I liked it. It is pretty long. I would love to know what you guys think about this. If you took this quiz, what were your results? What did you think about it? What did you like? What didn't you like? All of those sorts of things. You can go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. If you guys have any other like kinky BuzzFeed quizzes or like personality things or whatever like that you would like me to check out, you can go ahead and put that down in the comment section below as well. I love doing little things like this, especially we've been doing some like really intense topics lately, and sometimes just having like a fun, cute little quiz is a very great mental break from like, you know, reading about abusive relationships. So this is a really great little palate cleanser. I think hopefully you enjoyed this. A link to this quiz will be in the description box below if you want to go ahead and check it out. And I think that's everything that I have for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and taking this quiz with me. If you want to and you haven't already, please do subscribe. I make videos twice a week about all sorts of kink and BDSM related content. And finally, if you want to support my channel, the best way you can do that is through Patreon. I think that will be down in the description box below. We are currently working towards our 1,000 Patreon patrons goal. If you help me reach that, we will have tons of fun things like doing maybe a drama podcast, maybe some extra videos, some new series here on this channel that we might get into. So if you want to help me get to that goal, a link to that will be down below. If you already support me on Patreon, thank you so much. It means the absolute world to me. And until I see you guys next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.